Hey, Keith. Yeah, let them pull out.
Hello, hello. Expect an update tomorrow or the next day, period. They're incognito for safety, period. We will update with her Venmo account shortly, period.
And you can go ahead and pull out.
Where is she going?
I don't know. Okay, guys, we're headed out now.
Hey, we've been having trouble trying to keep the phone on. I think it's because we were sitting in the direct sunlight.
Not moving and stuff.
Yeah.
I think we're good now. We're rounding the exit ramp and getting on to the highway.
Go forward again.
We won't need it till after we stop.
All right. Good morning. Yes. Let freedom roll. Just left Talent Truck Stop. The phone stopped working again. Got you up and rolling. And now the convoy is rolling. I think we were just about last out of the truck stop. And now we are pulling up.
I'm not sure how Mrs. Mechanic slept. I slept, say, poorly at best. Day is here, sun's up, we're rocking and rolling.
I think I slept like 2 notches better than PatriotMechanic. Telling all of our family that we're not going to goodbye. Love ya, and we will see you soon.
There's Warren. And there's Marcus. Marcus, okay. It'll catch up. Everything's gonna be fine.
Oh yeah, but I'm just saying for the CB to work properly. Thanks you guys for being here with us again.
You got a friend there, Freedom Ward?
Sorry about the radio, you guys. I'm gonna upgrade it here when I get some time or something, I think. Just slip in behind 00. Yeah.
What?
Boom. Rock on.
Liberal for freedom just over there for no reason.
Liberal for freedom. If they need an opening, we'll give it to them. Too many Christmas.
But yeah, thanks for joining us again. We're headed north, stopping in Oakland, I believe. With the missus driving today. I'm gonna apologize ahead. And with, the last chat, I don't think you guys heard us.
Shoot up ahead, Donnie. Go
It
ahead.
was a lighter. So yes, I wasn't trying to cause division. He was really right. This is
You've done
Moms
plenty
for
of
Freedom.
gambling, so they can slide back
I don't even know why they're so far behind.
in. That is not, boy, I'm not sure what's going on here because some of these guys told me they were going the safe route.
Maybe they changed their mind.
Maybe they changed their mind.
Check Convoy. In the mail, boss. 10-4, thank you.
Eric did stay behind to fix the ambulance, so we wish him the best. They're in our prayers. He has a small group with him for, security and so on and so forth. It's and I couldn't tell a whole lot last night. I didn't look too hard, but it sounds like they've got a radiator core support that he's found locally at a pick and pull. Or something of that nature, so it may not match in color, etc., etc. But I think we got all the parts. He's got a bunch of tools with him, impacts and electric and stuff, so he should be good to go. I would think they'll be rolling here in a couple hours. It might not be super pretty, but it will pump water, and that's the main thing. We are definitely not a body shop. Not a body shop. Yeah, Mater, I'm going to have to get a new CB if they're...
We got support.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I've been having a feeling on. That we weren't.
She's on this one. She's on one.
Just keep it over there on your lap.
Oh, you got a copy. Come back. Can I use your phone a minute, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got supporters.
Okay, so
Thanks for the heads up, pit crew. You're the best. We must be getting over a lane. Is the CB antenna plugged in all the way?
what's that?
Is the antenna part plugged in all the
Oh
way?
yeah, that's good.
Because it just doesn't seem to be working like it
No,
does.
it's been pretty decent. I was actually super impressed with it, but it's been fading fast. Let's say.
Coco was in here, so you got to check the connections. You know what I'm talking about.
One, so it's good.
Actually, what lane you in? Lane 2, lane 2. Lane 2, Convoy, lane 2, that's about. Convoy, lane 2.
There it is.
Watch it back. Okay, he's just getting off the exit.
Buckle up, buttercups, because we are on a convoy.
they'll move through. If they don't, then they're probably not friendly. We're going too fast for that. We're going too fast for that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Everything's 25.
Well, hopefully the Walmart we're going to has a Cobra 29.
Let's see how many we get in this communist state.
Yeah, guys, Freedom Ford's oil, when he blew that line, went everywhere, so he's burning it all off. And he's probably due for a set of rings, too, to be honest. That truck is, it's done a lot of work in his life. And yes, diesel engines will last almost forever, but you do have to rebuild them multiple times. So that's one consideration a lot of people don't think about. Mrs. Mechanic and I are running back door today with 007 like we did yesterday. Trying to keep everybody pushed up together. Well, we didn't really resupply snacks, but we're stopping at a truck stop for a couple hours for a local rally before we roll on all the way north. And hopefully we'll be able to grab a bite there. I missed breakfast again somehow, so we'll see if we can't get a decent lunch maybe. Oh, well, thanks, Tina. We appreciate X-Ray sending you over here. I hope his truck we're running out of stuff to replace it, so we should be good to go for a while, I hope. I bet he loves those new tires.
Why are we all running in lane 1 back here? Is there some reason loading us up in lane 2? There was a tanker truck, but now he moved over in front of Marcus. He finally picked it up a little bit.
We're following the bus, so whatever the bus does, we do.
Yeah, a few years ago, nobody thought anything about diesel engine smoking. It was pretty common. A lot of mine still do. New baby. That's funny. Yeah, I bet he's very happy. I mean, we've gone a long way on that.
We have some visionaries. Well, welcome, welcome.
Hope everybody's doing well today. Hey, there's some flags. That's what I like to see. Oh. Well, there's Dominic. And I like to see him too, but
he's going to be safe today.
I hope. I've had a little talk with him about pulling off, so on and so forth, and when he should and shouldn't. And I know he likes to do his thing, but I want to make sure that he doesn't get in any trouble, so. I don't know if somebody got kicked out or what. I really try not to engage in the whole convoy rumor mill. It's just like a beauty parlor, but I didn't have time to think about any of that stuff, to be honest. People come and go. I don't know if somebody got kicked out or what. It has happened for various reasons, but we're not worried about that too much.
We didn't get back until late. It was not addressed at the morning meeting, but I Energies live this morning, so I have not had time to check it out. Video.
I don't think they got a radio. Yeah, they pulled out, not in front of that big truck, but they're in front of it now. I saw that.
Yeah, Patriot. I'm not sure what it said. Our phone overheated. That thing. Okay, so what happened, baby, was last live ended. You have showed up as live in YouTube, but when opening your channel to get to the live stream, it was not there. I waited like 20 minutes. It's there now, right, guys? But they've been doing it to X-Ray, Lisa, Blinky, and now us. We're starting the stream incorrectly. That's a good point.
I'm sure Andrew is okay.
I hope so. I had a long discussion with Andrew this morning where he to stop with anyone who stops.
It's customary to let people know what's going on so they don't worry about you.
He's backing up now. So he's probably alright.
I think he's okay. Well, guys, I'm not sure. We have had that overheat thing happen a couple times, but hopefully it doesn't give us any trouble today. I know it happened one time last night, and the stream never showed up on the thing until sometime this morning, and then it was there. But I was surprised at that. I really don't know how a lot of this stuff works. Flash your lights at him. He's got it. That way he'll know that.
I'll find the gap if you just keep going.
I did get an email the other day that I've used too many gigs of data or something, so I may have trouble during peak periods in certain areas, but I don't know. I think my bill's due like the 2nd of the month, so I would assume it resets then, which is right around the corner.
We've got real supporters.
We've got real supporters.
Not just
And Dominic's a real supporter, but these are ones we don't know. No, we are not. We don't have our channel monetized. We've talked a little bit about it, but not too much. Right now, we are. Right now, we're just trying to make sure that people can see what we're doing and trying to spread the word. And most of us here on the convoy are hoping that you know that this kind of snowballs, and once people hear about it, they join up, and you know. Mrs. Patriot and I feel like that we have to stand up. And, you know, it's real easy to assume that somebody else will do what needs done. But sometimes you're that somebody else. And yeah, I don't know how to monetize or anything like that. We haven't really talked about it a whole lot. I mean,
I think this is our 4th or 5th day.
Yeah, so we're new, and I mean, obviously, you know, we haven't been to work in 2 months, so it is, we have considered that, and I just don't know enough about it, but, you know, the past 3 or 4 days here, I've been normally I'd research some of that stuff real quick and whatnot, but my daughter's had some issues back home. She's her car was totaled, and she's trying to deal with that, and she's all upset. Yeah, I miss home a lot, to be honest. Patriot, I appreciate that. I always feel that experience is the best education.
Hey, Tom, you got your ears on? Which one? Tom and the RV. You gotta close that gap up. We got I finally got it. X-ray, you got that radio on? X-ray. Yes, the radio don't work now. Yeah, 10-4. 10-4, we got it out. Else, because I didn't hear you. Oh yeah, 10-4, bro. I'm sorry. We're central to our operation here. Copy that.
Okay, guys, I had to switch channels there. We are running 2 channels for be upset.
With the things to that look like
and one it's I don't know, it's kind of tempting. If I had to guess, it's stolen Chinese technology. I did not hear him.
sorry guys, I see a huge gap up there. See, not
Yeah.
only in front of Tom,
Yep. Go ahead and tighten up on this guy with the red
two
nose.
in front of Tom. Is that Liberals for Freedom?
I think it might be. Donnie's going up there to take
Yeah,
care of
I
it.
just
You
saw
just
it.
keep tight on Joe. This guy has
Yeah.
trouble keeping up as well.
I figured, yeah, I don't mind staying all the way in the back while Donnie goes and
Yep.
tells him.
And we'll just keep him watching.
Is that CB on though? I guess so.
That's he's with us. They are with us? Yes, he is. He is with us. 10-4. He's going all the way to Washington with us. Y'all keep her safe, bro. I know. I do anyway. 10-4. X-ray, I'm all behind. I got a phone conference. I'll be on radio balance running. Oh no, but that sure looks like an eagle out there left, flying above us. Amen. What channel are we supposed to be on anyway? They saw it. This one, well, how
Ready
come
to
we're right here?
You know, they asked what channel I'm supposed to be on. Instantly, you gotta mute the camera or you gotta turn down the walkie.
There's Dominic. How much room's Tom got between him and the next guy?
Here comes Freedom Ford, guys. Give them freedom homes.
Big G. Well, he's just like, please try and watch your language. Guys,
Oh,
take
I'm
clips out of
sure,
this.
because, yeah. I have
No matter what you say, they'll pull it out of context.
some of their mouths.
Oh, I know, honey, but
You don't even have to take it out of context.
I'm glad Freedom Ford is not answering you guys. He is alone trying to drive a medium-duty truck down the road. He cannot read texts on his phone. Come on, seriously now. Well, I just wanted you to see what was going on. I didn't shoot past him yet,
Most of the speed coming up the hammer lane too slow.
and you can stay behind them. But I am going up there getting left behind, specifically those two. Convoy.
Just nothing ahead of above it.
I can't read it from
That's
here, honey.
all right,
The
it's
People's
like-
Convoy. Well, I'm trying to read it. I'm not trying to be mean. Watch me.
Do you want to drive?
No, I seen the guy in front of him slam on his brakes.
Now, yesterday they complimented me, the pit crew, on how I wasn't arguing with you while you were driving.
Okay.
Because the person in the passenger seat kept yelling at the driver.
You know, Santa and I actually had this go quick this morning, and yeah, most over-the-road truck drivers are over-the-road truck drivers because they don't always get along with everybody. You know, a lot of it is you love your family, but you can only see them in small doses without going off the deep end. And I'm sure some of you guys know what that's like. But with blue-collar trades, in fact, right now, and I'll tell you,
Kid went in the left lane, getting ready to roll by, give everybody the finger.
My son does have a college degree, and he will not get a job making so very much money working construction. He won't get a job that, you know, develops with his degree, which is it's made sense. It's like green energy development management. I don't know what his major was, but to be
Maybe I'm stuck in for a minute.
we think we can fix most stuff. Sometimes we know when we don't want to, though. Now the convoy's picking up the pace a little bit, it seems like. Well, I don't know what happened there.
What's the speed limit, do you know?
No idea. We didn't start the GPS. They didn't tell us.
Right. I just wonder if you saw a sign. We're going 45 on the one that got cut over. Yeah, keep it pace, but
Sorry guys, I don't know what to do about buffering. It probably has something to do with the area I'm in.
but thanks for sticking it out.
Yeah, we appreciate it. So, today at the meeting, somebody said, well, why are we going the way we're going? And Santa said, because we're Americans. There shouldn't be places in this country where it's not safe to drive down the it's even a concern that you're going to be, you know, violently attacked
The
for
convoy in that Chevy Colorado better stay in line.
your beliefs and supporting what this country was founded on. And we all know the founding fathers are rolling over in their graves.
Are they part of us in front of you right now?
I don't know if that's a convoy in front of us or not, baby. Yeah, the no-go zones. I mean, how can you have that? How could you abandon the police stations a couple years ago to the rioters? I mean, this is not something I ever thought.
Oh, a truck has a tire blowing out behind us.
Uh-oh.
Or maybe he just locked up his brakes, but that scared me. Because I'd rather be behind him like last time than in front of a truck losing a trailer tire.
Brakes smoke a lot, you guys, if you don't know. It doesn't mean anything's broken, just that he stepped on them a little too hard.
Yeah, but
And that he had enough to push him.
we just had that. Tell them about the.
Boy, you guys missed
I don't
it.
remember where we were.
I can't remember, it's been a couple days. We hadn't started streaming yet, so maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 or a week. but there was a guy who was decking trucks, which what that means is that on the fifth wheel, and he's pulling about 3 semi-tractors behind. Side steer tire. All right, here we go. They're picking up. And that guy is holding his flag with his hand while he's trying to drive. Super.
Well, that way you can pull it down real fast. And
Percent. Ten and 2, to be perfectly honest. It is very fast reaction. You can't look at anything except the car right in front of you.
I didn't think this person was part of our group. But that red pickup is still behind me. But I think
We're going to ignore that.
no, I went ahead and I passed. I'm surprised Tom passed to get back up here.
I'm glad he did. There's what we need. Mrs. Mechanic really wants a Landau trailer, but they're pretty pricey for the nice to have category. I mean, we could have justified it over the years, I'm sure, but no, I'm trying to find Mrs. Mechanic and I a nice boat, but one that we can take down to, you know, the Gulf. She wants to do what they call the Great Loop, which is going all the way around up the East Coast and through the rivers and Great Lakes and out to the Mississippi and then into the Gulf of Mexico and go all the way around the eastern part of the United States. So we need some kind of live aboard boat, which, you know, that's so you guys that know anything about boats, the best days of having a boat are the day you buy it and the day you sell it, because they can be a lot of trouble.
The walkie's not working. I think that's.
Our walkie's not
I should have been
working.
able to hear them tell us to get over.
Let me down the road.
But yeah, I've always wanted to have a fishing boat and do fishing charters. In recent years, I've realized I would much rather probably have the commercial aspect of it be more geared towards dolphin watching. It's just easier in general, and people don't complain because you always eat dolphins versus top dollar for catching fish. But that way I can still go offshore and fish for myself. And yeah, I'd love to go all around, and we enjoy boating. Got a pontoon boat at a local lake, so, you know, and, you know, just, it's nice being out on the water, comfortable, and me and Mrs. Mechanic spend a lot of time on our own, I guess you would say. We go out in the woods hiking. We're right near what they call the Hocking Hills region in central Ohio, which holds a number of real to get out. There's a national and state park system, but you know, there's places where we know there's state offered camping, roadside camping, where you just pull up off the side of the road and camp, and it's remote enough. It's a quote unquote public road, but you might set your tent up at 3 o'clock and you won't see anybody go by down that road until 9 o'clock the next morning.
Yeah.
And it's great for us. And yeah, that is our hobby. I can tell you that right now, we don't need a hobby. We've got plenty. We love to boat. We love to go hiking. love to travel around and
wish
see
I could
stuff.
hear what Donnie was saying.
I know. I will get a new CB, baby.
Well, it's still not.
Yeah, if I don't squelch it out.
I figure we'd at least hear Donnie.
Hello, folks, not even on this radio. Must be hearing Sheila.
But we've been super busy this year.
How come that you guys can't stay in line? Little Chevy calling out a truck every time.
Yeah, we know exactly who the troublemakers on this convoy are.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
think so.
I can tell you that we're probably a little bit too polite with some of them.
Here, you know about the alternate, right?
Supporters. They didn't have flags or anything, but they were waving at us.
Well, I'm glad
so
to
they
hear.
just stopped to wave.
I think we're going to the alternate channel.
Yeah, kids on the right out of the sunroof waving flags for you guys.
And then we love to work out in the yard.
There, my backpack. And you could always read me some of the comments since I can't read them.
Yeah, I know. I'm just, well, they're not like they're talking to each other, to be honest. So, I'm not sure. I don't. He's just cruising through there, I think. It might be.
See, it's for me. I thought it was right back here. Not that one.
Oh, it's over here.
I don't even know why that one. That one was back there in the food bucket.
I didn't.
There's Wizzy off to our right again.
Boy, I haven't been fishing too much lately either, Rose. I miss it. I took Mrs. Mechanic to her favorite place in February over Valentine's Day. We left the 13th and we went down to Sanibel Island, which is her. She likes it there. She likes the seashells. There's something about it that catches seashells. We went on a vacation here a couple years ago. And it was just terrible. Hurricane blew through, but I told her I'd take her someplace nice, and she loves seashells, so I just figured out why, and it came up in this place, and it took her down there for a week, and she absolutely loved it. I couldn't believe the amount of seashells, but we went back there over Valentine's Day, and that was the last time I've been fishing. And I mentioned a number of times to Mrs. Mechanic, I can't believe I didn't bring a fishing rod when we got stopped up at like Banning for a week and so on and so forth, and weren't convoying every day and stuff. But I kept pretty busy, to be honest. They had me mechanicking most of the time. I like both salt and freshwater fishing. Actually, I've got, so when we go to the beach, I usually can't afford to take the charter boats out, so we fish from shore, and in order to get baits out far enough, we would generally kayak them. But kayaks are a pain in the butt to haul, and you got to drag them down to the beach, and then you got to paddle out there 400 yards to drop bait and stuff like that. So I made we call it the baitzuka, but it's kind of like a potato cannon, and it'll fire a chunk of frozen bait about 300 yards offshore with a line attached to it. So I'm hoping to give that a run this summer. Jessica is driving. driving right now, so
Yeah,
she can't comment too much or read too many comments. So you got to put up with my.
He's not reading the comments, so remind him to read them.
I will try to remember to read her the comments.
Buckle up, pit crew.
Oh, I don't know, yeah. Yeah, probably not in front of G here. He's got me in a nice hiding hole.
No doubt.
There's Busy.
Yeah, Fort Myers is great too. But yeah, I got to get out to the shore again to check out the Beitzuka. It launches real good in a local lake, but hopefully I'll get back down to someplace later on this year. I was talking about taking the kids down to Fort Myers, Sanibel area. Mrs. Mechanic, I took her down to that Cayo Costa, which is a state park, reachable only by boat. So it's very, very remote. And you can camp out there, very primitive camping, but it looks like fun. I think the kids would like it, and we're going to try and check that out.
Maybe they know of other places that we could go.
Yeah. Well,
Anywhere in the USA.
yeah, we like to travel. It's something we do. Our kids are, and Mrs. Mechanic and I are we're just able to do this like we could, heavily now.
Supporters.
Well, they've got some love for us. I think you guys saw them. Oh yeah, there they are. But yeah, we love to travel. I
Like
travel
state
for,
parks and nature preserves.
but I travel a lot for work, and I've been taking Mrs. Mechanic with me, and she explores a little bit while I'm doing stuff, and then we, meet up in the evening. But our kids are all old enough, so we can leave them at home and not worry about it. And this is the first time that we've really ever had, opportunity to do some of this more extensive stuff. This is the longest that we've been away from Baltimore, Ohio in 25 years. But yeah, we're trying to travel. I took Mrs. Mechanic to lovely South Dakota for most of January. So we'll have to work on our scheduling a little bit better. That was for work, really, but I don't think you could pick a worse time to go to South Dakota.
That guy will not go forward.
You gotta just get in front of them.
Yep.
This guy's barely doing. Oh, it's that guy.
Well, that's a good thing I didn't get no water in this truck.
Boy, they run so fast I can barely keep up. Yeah, I bet North Dakota was cold in May. Where else was I at? Thief River Falls, Minnesota. Yes, you right up there. Of course, they're talking about, do we take the convoy to Canada? Yeah, they're still just hanging back there, so.
Yep. Would you put that on the chart? Oh, we're going back down the hill now.
Boy, oops, sorry you guys. You know, the trees and mountains and everything else. Remember that? Guys, it's getting a little hairy.
She's coming up past everybody right now on the left. Yeah, the truck must be loaded in front of me, guys. It'll be a minute.
Yeah, hopefully his will make it up the hill.
I can't smell it with your windows. It's that oil or water. That's what I thought it
Well, we
was.
need to talk to the white van with Liberals for Freedom on the back. The fellow that needed the premium gas with the writing all over. And Champaign Color, Colorado. 10-4, you actually called like two or three of those before.
Who else were they now? If anyone and all right, I think we did remember.
Yes, that's if they cut in front of one of the Freedom Outlaws trucks and trailers. The Champaign, Colorado. Yes, sir. Yeah, 10-4. The microphone's connected. You're popping in and out. It sounds like
not operating the camera. I'm just telling.
Hey guys, we're back. So guys, there are two groups, and each group has adequate supplies for this evening. We will be meeting up. We will be meeting up. They are beautiful mountains. I'm starting to get worried about some of these guys that think they want to go with the trucks. They're having trouble keeping up, and I hope everything will be all right.
It starts to divide us.
Well, I'm glad we could inspire you, Milan.
When they can't stay with the convoy, you don't know who to follow, who to trust. We could get lost, so on and so forth. There's Freedom Ford.
There's Freedom Ford. Well, we got that lady. And that guy. Okay, I'm closing.
And the PatriotMechanic will probably need help from some mods at this point. If anyone is available to help out.
Yeah, I don't know how to mod or do stuff. I'm just learning here, so.
But Tracy just texted us with her, with some information. And PatriotMechanic here is going to help relay it.
So I asked her earlier if I could get her Cash App, and she couldn't remember it, but she sent it to me now. I'm just going to making sure. Well, wait a minute. She said go ahead. So we're going to go ahead and post it in here. Hang on. It's going to take me a minute to figure out how. Where was I at? Maybe on the browser?
She usually sends text with the messages.
What?
With the messages.
you were watching on YouTube.
Only so fast. Alright, 10-4.
Did you already copy the other?
No, I'm just gonna type it out. But okay.
Check that downhill when you go off that hill because there's no climbing. Yeah, man, I'm stepping right
Okay, guys, I'm just Cash App. So the ambulance is not running or being pulled at the moment. There are 4 or 5 guys stayed behind to work on it, I believe, and they've located some parts.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause I
click
couldn't-
on the whole thing.
Yeah.
From your phone there.
Okay. Mine is.
It doesn't work.
Okay. Clicked on it.
And then does it give you an option to pin comment?
Replace pinned message.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Message pinned.
Yep.
Oh, sweet. That
And
wasn't that hard.
then you let Patriot, if he's still in here or she, all the rest of the mods that information is being and going to, and he flipped us off when he drove by. So
Watch out for
get
him.
on the
He's
walkie
looking.
and alert double O.
Double. You got a black, looks like Bourbon or Tahoe coming up, and on the lane 1 causing trouble. He's weaving in and out. He's ready to cause an accident.
Care of.
We'll see if I got a radio at the pilot.
My phone in that last message that was hi howdy.
Yeah.
That's Andrew back there.
He can't answer his phone. Right? He's behind us.
Yeah,
What are you gonna tell me?
but shit happening either. There, and I would still get on the walkie and try.
Because it doesn't work. I still am not sure what to tell him. That guy's way in front of him. Okay.
Think that
In the seatbelt.
Hey Donnie, do you got a copy?
Alright, 10-4.
Sorry, guys. We got a guy stirring up trouble here. Trying to cause an accident, it seems like. So anyway, if you check, I think it's a pinned message or something from me at the top. The lady driving the ambulance is named Tracy. I asked her, some of you guys were asking how you could donate, and so I got a hold of her, and she sent me that text back, sent it to Mrs. Mechanic. So that's her Cash App. I hate asking for you guys to donate anything. I'm not, I don't lady here. Asking anybody. Figure out what to do about mods and stuff. I'm like, we'll get it. I appreciate all clean and a
Wizzy.
oh, good. And I'm hoping. Almost until I finish up the Glen, I believe it is. Too bad. We've had
Yes.
yeah, guys, don't be yelling at people offering to moderate or anything. Everybody here is pretty cool. I don't want to upset anybody.
If we miss,
I don't doubt that there's a lot of great mods, and I'm more than willing to accept help. I just can't keep up with this right now. I'm trying to do a couple things.
if you don't like something, let's just not give it a touch or attention, and we're going to keep focused on the positivity. I know as individual viewers, you guys can block them, hide the comment, may not get rid of it completely, but at least it'll get it off of your screen. We do have some mods. They're awesome. Pit crew's awesome. We thank you for being with us. I'm not quite sure where we are. Mile marker 88 on I-5.
So there you go. That's exactly where we are.
Yep.
Hard to pin down tighter.
We're talking about security issues, not like mechanical. Yeah, y'all didn't see a guy in a black SUV come and swerved over on it. Airspacer, and it was supposed to take the guy's SUV.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Okay, let's see here. Yes, strong Nana. The views and opinions expressed on the streams are not necessarily reflect the official policy of Patriot Mechanic.
She's one of our good mods. I believe, right? She has ranch next to
Yep.
That's why they call her Strong Nana.
Indeed. Hopefully we've got most of the mechanical problems ironed out. Obviously anything can pop up at any time, especially with today's vehicles and delicate sensors and whatnot. But hopefully we've got everything put to bed for a couple days at least. So, give me a second, guys, and I'll see if I can figure out where we're at and get an ETA to our next destination. Give me just a... Whoops, that's the wrong one. Whoops, not quite. I lost my address.
Cereal.
tank looks like a Trucker G twin.
I don't think you're muted, guys. I hope everything's working right.
Freightliner there.
I think we're going good.
Well, my green eyes just saw the same pain, I guess. Blue green, my bad.
Boy, Brian's got a heck of a radio in that studio.
I don't have enough engine names and types. Lights off, everything looks the same, right? Roger.
I think we're all caught up pretty about 45, 50 miles an hour. It is beautiful countryside, definitely. Glad to have you guys here. Is our stream still going, I guess, is the question, if everybody else is getting dropped? I hope it's working out.
Go to the emoji.
Yeah. What am I looking for?
Sounds pretty good. Dan, right?
Awesome, thanks, guys. Questionable comments like we cut out.
Again today, so whichever one of y'all noticed it, probably need to make sure you keep checking it. Somebody sure enough burning oil.
I think that's the freedom board burning off all the spray.
Now, drove that thing 300 miles yesterday. It's burning off by now.
Is that
That's what I
our,
was thinking.
is that our emoji? That's our emoji, guys. Here's and flags.
Wouldn't burn it off in puffs. That helps.
Oh, it is really pretty though.
It is just gorgeous.
It's probably me. That might have been the truck going by. I'm smelling something out there. Maybe it's been smelling it for a while back there, but I just come away from here. For a while yesterday. I just checked the oil and fire truck this morning and it's full, so it ain't it. My oil level's good.
Our oil was good last time I checked it.
I
I am due for an oil change. I gotta try and find a couple hours to find a local shop and grab one. Yeah, he's due for some rings, I'd say. He's throwing a lot of oil. I'm gonna mention where we're going. But I've got a feeling if it's still rolling.
You passed out. Good thing for cruise control.
I don't know about you guys, but I've definitely had more than a few vehicles that you want to put a quart of oil in every time you get gas. Man, this is just beautiful countryside. And this has been super clean. Yeah, this is a never-ending hill. That sounds like it. We've been going down. Oreo's off. Everybody's off. It sounds like G's off.
Yeah, it's freaking bored. I just
These mountains, I don't know.
Double was talking.
I didn't want to sensor issues again.
Oh, I bet.
Drop in the back.
Talk to you later.
Maybe you gotta go on top of puff and smoke like it. Puddles around the
No.
back on the pocket. Got more.
Here we go. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. Sorry, man. What do you need? Bread? Cereal. Sure.
They got a $high fish fried ice right there. Hey, last time I was at this casino, I split my hand open on a crab and thought I was going to need stitches. We tried to get this place booked for us to park last night. They said they didn't want us. Heavy that. You're seeing that. That's just a road. Gold carrot in the Hammerline. Usually I like all the escorts at the ship, but not the time it goes a little bit slower than the convoy. I like me some fast escorts. Did I hear someone say they didn't want us? Man, I used to park here all the time when I was up this way going up to Roseburg. Oh, they said they didn't want the convoy. That would be us. Yeah, on the buffet they used to have the hard shell and soft shell crabs and spikies on a gun. I went to pop one open, slipped my hand open, and bled all over that place. I'm dead for it. Hey, go way on up there, brother. You got a mile ahead of you. Go take a mile up there, brother.
We're about an hour away from Portland, guys, I think. Or, not Portland, Oakland. There's so many lands in Oregon.
30 miles an hour at the back. Yeah, 10-4. We had some people merge on. We're at 45 down first.
Just under 50 miles to go. one thing that's really cool about this neck of the woods versus Ohio is all the old trucks and cars and stuff sitting around, and a lot of them aren't moving or working anything, but they're not all rusted away like ours. Yeah, the salt's what gets it, for sure. We're going to see how the day goes, but I may stick Mrs. Mechanic in a hotel tonight. I don't like doing that very often.
Supporters are showing up.
All right, we've got them. And here's some piglets, I think. Coming to say hi.
Hello, little piglets.
I like Mud Pig. I haven't spent a lot of time with him, but he seems like a pretty good guy. Easy going, doesn't get all riled up about everything under the sun. Real down to earth.
I'm really happy.
Yeah, Convoy, I just got a call from WYSIWYG. He's about 2 miles ahead of us. And they put a sign out there on the overpass that said, "Fastest not welcome." We had some supporters who went up and ripped the sign down. So some patriots took down the sign. And we should be all clear going through, but we should definitely have a heads up here going forward.
Thank you.
So I was just about ready to tell you guys, like,
It said what, not welcome?
Fascist.
Oh, therefore.
I'm really, really happy that all of us support on the overpasses today.
Somebody's named Slow? Sounds like they're unwelcoming themselves to me.
So we just got word from some scouts we have up ahead from Wizzy, specifically this time. He runs ahead of us to film and stuff, but there was a sign up on the bridge that said "Fascists not welcome." Now,
Patriots took it down.
Patriots took it down, but we're starting to get closer to
Yeah, this roadwork vehicle is just staying with us.
that part of the world where we're not real welcome. So it may get hairy here. We'll see. We're going to stop for a little rally, and I've got Mrs. Mechanic driving now. I may take over after the rally for the sole purpose that I can reach farther out to wipe paint off the windshield. I have no question about her capability. But we don't know what we're going to get into. And if it's already starting this far, this is, you know, conservative country, good God-fearing people out this far.
I guess now they're done.
I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah, two ladies coming to the rescue.
Two ladies coming to the rescue.
Guys, I don't know what the word is. I'm not nervous or apprehensive or on edge, but I've got a lot of concern for what may happen today. The absolute best thing would be if nothing happened. We just drive right through. Look at that.
There's the sign.
There's the sign. Those two gals got it down. God bless them.
Yeah.
God bless those women. High on my list, I do not want to see any OPPs get injured today.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll say that.
So, you know, I doubt it if they don't even know who they're talking to.
So I saw somebody say, I hope the overpass patriots are safe today. Anybody to, you know, get hurt. Vehicle damage is one thing, but I don't want to see a little old lady get knocked over or something like that. And I know those little old ladies, they can be pretty spirited.
Anybody back there in the back, I don't know who's got ears back there, but that's why I was talking about being on the wrong channel here, because somebody should have jumped off and seen if that was a black SUV that was shooting at that bird and swerving on us back there. I'm almost sure it was the same guy.
I didn't see him, did you?
I'm in the and I can barely hear anyone.
Seen that guy back there collecting his flag. He was on the phone with the black sunglasses, black t-shirt, black SUV sitting on the southbound side of the bridge back there watching us.
No, I did not. I was doing something else, but I did catch the other incident on video. He almost rear-ended the black car with the flag and a whole bunch of writing.
Alright, 10-4, you just let me know if you see that black SUV come back up behind us.
I'll be on the lookout.
I'm pretty sure that was him on that bridge back there.
Okay. 10-4.
We just talked to Rat Rod, and he wants word that SUV slings up. Recognize them?
I'm pretty sure
Okay, we think we recognize them.
it's that guy who was playing his music loud at Hangar 25.
Mm-hmm.
But he put a new sign in his car. That's why you didn't recognize him. I'm thinking that's who that is.
There's been so many people come and go, it's really hard to remember who's here and who's, you know.
Freedom Ford's coming up in the Hammer Lane. Liberals for Freedom's passing now. I guess they decide not to.
There, myself and 007 because we're not real. We gotta stay tighter than this. No, I'm sure somebody here is reporting to the feds, Joseph.
What? Was it directed towards us?
Yeah, so guys, I think there's a fed plane in there too.
Because if you see something you don't like, I'll tell you how to delete it.
Okay.
I'm trying to get his attention.
Freedom Force sure going back and forth. So I'm like, yeah, he's stopped running up ahead and trying to get pictures of us, I think. And There's some real beautiful scenery. Oh wow, there's a river down there. I'm pretty sure I could live 30 feet off this highway for the rest of my life. That is gorgeous.
We're following the trucks in front of us. I don't think X-ray needs to go into the scale. I'm not G. I'm not either. I'm doing all my shit. There's no conveyance.
There's roads here right now too. That
Hey, I just talked to Mrs. G. We are not running the scale. Oh. You figure out what was wrong with your truck, brother? Say again? You figured out why your truck was smoking? She's the slickest ride in the game, come on. Sitting on the engine in there. Alright, grease spot, keep it rolling then.
Can be a new nickname. Let's see, Denise. Hey.
I can't get an answer, a clear answer.
Thank you, Denise.
So I'm going by.
Me and Mrs.
Mechanic didn't
know how long we'd be here, but we said a week when we first went to Hagerstown, and that was March 3rd, I think, so.
Bypasses, photo enforced. So just let them get your picture. Closed, don't worry about it. Keep it rolling. Scale is closed.
Right on, scale house is closed.
10-4 on X-ray. 10-4 on the escort.
Yeah.
That guy's trouble.
Chicken house is closed. Keep rolling. Going Patriots way over there on the right. Patriots way up on the right. That blue bobtail. And that big old flag looks good on that blue bobtail there.
Oh, yeah, here's some flags. I think.
Oh, awesome. Welcome, you guys. Thanks for riding with us.
So it's going pretty smooth here. We did not have to go through the scale house, and that is swell. They would have said, and just wait the ones with trailers that were clearly loaded. But it's a lot easier not having to go through. That's not our. Is that everybody?
Where?
The California plate's right next to us.
I thought it was
It's an SUV, but there's another guy causing trouble too where they're going to pick up.
I didn't know about pickup.
Good morning, Debbie. We did not get breakfast this morning, I'm afraid. Or
I'm eating now.
But Mrs. Mechanic has got some frosted mini wheats she's snacking on. One of her all-time favorites. So.
Oh damn!
I had a bag of potato chips a few minutes ago.
Right there, the 47. Oh, it's sitting there, looks pretty good.
What have we here? What have we here, Mrs. Mechanic? We should take this exit. We won't right now, I guess. Mike's. Vintage trucks, what do you know? old Chevy panel van, mid-40s Ford pickup, 50s GMC flatbed.
That's the one I saw that they liked.
I love the vintage trucks. They look so good, so good. I'm talking 40s, 50s, 60s. Yeah, we're keeping it tight. I bet I could have. But we're trying to stay at the back here and make sure everybody follows along and doesn't wander off. Back to Ohio, Carol will make us dinner, she says.
Oh.
That sounds good.
What are we having, Carol?
Wow. You might not be able to tell, baby, but that
Let's go, Brandon. Is he?
we're happy to help out the convoy however we can. Oh, geez, I keep seeing your name there. Mrs. C.
Hi, Mrs. C.
I do remember the old Jeep trucks, Joseph. Those are pretty cool. Not the little ones, but the full-size Jeeps.
Everybody in the back of this tractor trailer coming by you. It's pretty funny.
46 power.
Yeah, 10-4. 10-4. Must be a recreational reptile that popped out of there.
I'll tell you, Mrs. Mechanic is a big fan of homemade lasagna.
Definitely.
At the truck stop that we overnighted at, 4 or 5 guys, pretty handy fellas. Eric the mechanic is with them. The guy that has the school bus who's pretty handy. And they are getting her car fixed up. So they're gonna, I think they found a van front clip from a diesel van. Here within a couple hours. It's not that bad, but you just got to pull a few parts out and replace them. Two-lander. But yeah, we're I can't even think. But no, they're working on Tracy's ambulance, and they will get it up and rolling. I have complete confidence. They should be done halfway through today, and they're going to catch up with the Safe Route Convoy, and we will see them tomorrow evening, I believe. Maybe the day after.
We're slowing down coming up the hill behind a couple of vehicles here.
Oh.
Yeah, 10-4.
Catch up on the outfield side that time.
10-4.
So Carol says everyone says they love their homemade lasagna. And homemade garlic bread even just as good. Max Project says, yeah, if you can get a whole front clip, it's a pretty easy job. Which, yeah. Got a couple of impact drivers and stuff, so you should just be able to zip it out and whatever. And he's got a cordless grinder with a burr bit, so he can open up some holes as need be to relieve clearances that may have been adjusted with unintentional contact there. So the ambulance will run again. Yes, it will.
Here comes Joe. The same SUV that's behind us now